Hello.
Good evening.
Geez, what's it like being in France at this stage?
It's still a bit cold, but yeah, no, it's all right. It's all right.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Everything's just going up and up and up, but it's all good. We'll survive. How's everything there?
Yeah, no, it's going all right. We're just being quite busy, but other than that, no, well, it's going well.
Good. Awesome.
Church is really, this year's a really tough building year, so we got a lot of work to do.
Oh, wow.
Tanya, I've made you co-host. If you can just help me, please.
Okay, no problem, Dr. Frost, I'll admit.
Kijk, ek sien aan die video hier. Moet ek die video ook aansit?
Ja, ek moet die video aansit.
Okay.
Well, good evening, everybody. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Evening, Doc.
Hello, hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, are you guys also having excessive load shedding by you?
No.
We are very lucky. We have very, very, very seldom load shedding.
We
Good.
pay our bills in time.
Is it?
That hasn't helped us. We had 3 times in one day. It's not funny.
Okay, just while the people are coming online, if you do have a camera, please put it on because I'd like to actually meet some of you. I just want to just check out of this group here now, who's actively running a fellowship group right now? Okay, Erica, where are you guys?
I'm in Potchefstroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did we meet you when we were there now last?
Yes, I spoke to you when we were there.
Okay.
When you were there. I would just want to please extend my apologies. Our power is going off very shortly, and I don't want to stumble around in the dark, so I'm going to leave very soon.
I understand. All right. Have you got any questions for me while you got?
No, I'm fabulous. Thanks. Everything's great.
All right. These are some of the things we're going to get into the questions and that, but I just want to find out, first of all, are you guys comfortable with the system that we're using at the moment?
Yes.
Okay, so are you getting your material then on the Thursday night from the lecture and then discussing it in the group?
Yeah.
Okay, because I just want to just check, I'm going to keep evaluating, and then you guys must tell me, let's just start off this. What are your frustrations at the moment? Anybody who's frustrated with something?
It's fine.
No, we have no.
Not really.
All
We
right.
just find, Dr. On our side, we are the only ones that's really linked to Father's heart. So the others that we pull together is not linked to Father Heart yet. So we use the teachings, but they don't listen in the week. We've tried it, but they keep busy. So what we do, instead of just have a small discussion of what everybody learned through the teaching, we shortly give them, after Koos and I have done the teaching, we facilitate, read through it, but do like a study together. So everybody is learning, but we kind of like leading them through the teaching then. But it's working,
Okay.
and we are learning, and we get together, and we are growing. We are now another couple that joined us. So we're like now 6, so it helps.
All right. What we're gonna be doing is I want to get to the place where we are starting to move then to the assignments. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this now for another few months, just to get everybody into the system and get it going. I'm going to be traveling the nation together with the other elders, obviously, and the leaders to see if we can't just speed up the fellowship groups. So like this weekend, I'm in Durban, and then Pastor Donnie's going down to the garden route, so that we could just try and multiply this quickly. Because my goal is to get to 1,000 as fast as possible. And
can I just come in just quickly and say to Chris and Rena, what I do is I type the topic up and I send it to them who are not part of Father's Heart. I send it to them via email, so they can go through it before we meet.
It's not working.
I gave them the copy of before they have the whole book that we have given to them, but they don't take time going through it. So what I'm doing is when they come here, I had a copy of the subject that we are doing, then I give it to everybody and we sit and we go through and we divide scripture, and this one read and that one read, and then we talk, and as we go as far as we can, and then we go on next week or the next. We have 2 days that we get together on a Wednesday and a Saturday. So if we don't finish on a Wednesday, then we go on a Saturday. Otherwise, we start on a Wednesday and worship on the Saturday evening.
okay, well, look, guys, you're free to do it whichever way works for you.
Yes.
All right. I mean, there's no set of rules. But the point is, we just want to make sure that the people get the word. But I don't want them just to sit in a class type environment. They mustn't just get lectured to, because they don't have time then to think about what they believe. You understand? So at the end of the day, I want to get to the place, what do they believe? How do they see this topic?
No,
And so we are busy working on 1 or 2 things at the moment. I'm really struggling with regards to how to set up the worship for you guys. We've got 1 or 2 options. The one is that we have a YouTube channel and you guys can just download from there and set it up however way you want. And the problem that I have was that there's a lot of facilitators who don't know how to use YouTube and to create a playlist in the order that you want and things. The other option is that we put all the worship onto a stick, and we send it to each one of you. So then what we do is on that stick we'll have 2 major things. Number 1, it will have a 3-minute or 2-minute even, just a summary from me as to that key points that everybody must know. In other words, what is it that we want everybody to know around that topic? Just in a 2-minute summary, which you can then play in your group. But I want to just find out, is that going to be a practical idea or am I wasting time?
yes, I think it's practical.
Yeah.
Frost,
Can I stick
Dr.
Yes.
Frost, can I quickly just ask something? Hey, just for you, that might make it a little bit easier for you. If you create a facilitator's email address or something in a Google Drive, you can actually just put everything on that Google Drive rather than having to put everything on sticks and then send it out to everybody. If you give people access to that Google Drive, that it's only the facilitators, obviously, that get that, and then you just share the link and all the facilitators have access to that Google Drive. That might be easier for you as well, because then you're not creating so many sticks or whatever. You can delete what you want to delete off the drive or add what you want to add onto the drive and all that. Books can be there. You know, the worship can be there, as well as whatever you want that you find is important about the topic.
Dr. Arthur, you are muted.
Okay, I don't know how that happened. All right, how big is Google Drive?
I think it goes up to, I don't know, but you know what? If I can sort that out for you, and you can get up to 100 gigabytes of it, of space.
Yeah, because we just need to see how big it is and if it's going to work. All right, look, I'm going to look at the options, but the idea is this, is that you guys have a tool so that you can at least just give a summary of the topic.
Yes.
And that just, I want to just ask generally, are most of the guys watching the topics on Thursday night?
I am.
I'm not talking about the facilitators now. I'm talking about the people who come to your group.
Oh,
No.
Not all
No.
of them, Dr. Frost.
No, I understand not all of them, but the majority, are they actually taking time to watch Thursday night?
the digital one, yes. The Wednesday night digital.
Still on now.
Sorry?
The topic
The
is
one-
still on now.
Topic should be finished.
No, it's still
It's
on.
still on. It's still on.
Who's teaching?
Connie.
Pastor Connie.
Okay. All right. So what happens is this is, I want us to, you see, I don't want to use this time now to sit down and discuss the topic again, because, you know, if you guys have studied it or listened to it, then it's fine. And I mean, it's on the app, it's everywhere. I mean, you can get a hold of the thing if you're going to facilitate. But what I want to start making sure that we know what to do is how to facilitate. In other words, the fastest way to get people to grow is to simply let them be part of it.
Yes.
In other words, ask the questions. What do you think about this? How, you know, even if you cover only about 3 or 4 out of the, you know, the whole topic, at least it's getting them to think that when they walk out of there, they've made up their minds about something. You see, the problem is this, and I want to just stress this with the facilitators. The problem is people don't make up their mind. Somebody else is going to make it up for them. If you don't know what you believe, somebody else is going to dictate what you believe. And so we need to solidify every single person that we have in our groups. We need to get them to the place where they are going to know, like they know what they believe. Now, let's just ask this. Like now, I've got Connie on. You guys like the idea that we rotate between 4 of us?
Yeah.
Are you
Well,
comfortable
sure.
with the idea of changing the face?
It's all about the voice.
Sorry?
It's all about the message.
No, I understand. But I mean, you know, you could also get bored of just watching the same. If you had to watch me every single week, you'd also get bored. I don't know how
That's why-
somebody watches.
Possible.
Oh,
And
that is why we
actually-
listen to the recording.
Yeah, watch the recording. No, but the point is that I'm just thinking for the public, you know, just generally that, because it's going to save Pastor Donnie a lot of time and effort to sit down. I mean, we've recorded that stuff in Bible school, so you'll make it every 4th week, you know, that he's on.
We just don't want Pastor Donnie to feel he's been pushed out in any way.
No, I understand that. But right now he's got a massive task on hand to get around to the cells and get them going.
No
So what are we
problem.
trying to, I just don't want to do something and then duplicate it over and over and over.
Makes sense.
But are you guys comfortable with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am.
Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Frost, you know what? It's good to, every person brings his own personality to that specific topic. And that makes it also very interesting. Your own personal experience, your own stamp that you put onto that teaching also. That's good.
Okay.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can't work out a way to get the worship to you, as well as I'm going to start recording those 3 minutes. Just give me a little bit of time. I'm running crazy for the next month until the end of this month. It's really running hard because I'm running to Durban. Then I've got the camp, and there's a lot of stuff happening right now. So what I'm saying is just give me a little bit of time and I'll get it to you. I'll just find out which is the best method or how to get it to you. Okay. So I just want to just hear, where are you guys running? I'm not talking about the digital now. The live cells. Just quickly go through and tell me where you are and running. Neil, where are you?
Sorry, Dr. Frost, I misunderstood the question. I thought you were speaking about everybody, digital groups as well. I'm not a live group. I'm on the digital group. So
Okay, that's
yeah.
fine. No, that's fine. The facilitators is for both. So you didn't get it wrong. All right, I just want to see where the live groups are. Okay, Gunther, are you running a live group?
Yes, I am, Dr. Frost, and we're growing.
Where are you?
More to join. I'm in Pretoria.
Pretoria, okay. All right. Okay, Barbara, you said that, or whoever's using Barbara's name.
Me.
Hey, Barbara,
I'm digital.
are you digital?
Yes.
Okay. Jan,
Yes, we are in Walro Park and we run a home cell. And yeah, we.
okay. So you're running live?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Danny?
We're running digital in Van der Bijl Park.
Van der Bijl, okay. Okay, Koos, you guys said that you're running live.
Yes.
Okay. Adam?
Hello, Dr. Frost. We for the past few weeks we're running a live digital live group, but we are currently in process. But we're trying our utmost best to run this live. But I also take part in the digital.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're doing digital and you're gonna start a live one.
That's right. That's correct. Okay. Yes.
All right, guys. Now I'm just gonna say something. As far as possible, let's try and get the lives going. All right, because hear what I'm saying. When trouble comes, we're not always going to be reliant on the digital. Okay, so I want you to know that we are working very hard on our app. Okay, and we are busy looking at what we can do for the app. We've been Pastor Donnie and Les, myself, we've been working very, very hard on what the app needs to be able to do. And so basically what's going to happen eventually is when the app is running at full force, you'll be able to go onto the app and then say, listen, let's say you go Port Elizabeth, and I won't go Gqeberha so that nobody knows where I am. I'll say PE, and then you click PE, and then you'll know the suburbs in PE if you stay in PE. And then we'll just say the suburbs of where your fellowships are, and then you click the one that you want to go to, and it will send that person, the facilitator, a message. And when that facilitator has actually got you into a group, they open up the group. That means that you'll be able to see all the people in your group, in your fellowship group, with their telephone numbers, so that you can start building a little community and things go. So we're busy working very hard on that. And I really want people, I'm expecting every one of the facilitators to be on the app, because if something goes wrong, the app is the way we're going to be able to communicate. So please be aware of that. If you haven't downloaded the app, please download it and have it ready. Okay. And just know that if anything ever happens on Facebook and WhatsApp, whatever, find me on the app. Okay. All right. Is this Janine?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Where are you?
I'm in Heidelberg in the Western Cape.
Okay.
I've got two ladies that we're trying to do it, but it's very difficult. They're Afrikaans, so they won't understand a word of the English. There's no way that they can understand the English. They're all, the one lady can't read, so there's no way for me giving her anything to read. And the other lady is not very, she hasn't got a great understanding, so she don't understand much. But I try to lead them, to try them to understand and to ask them to participate as far as possible. Struggle a bit, but we're trying there. At least I'm trying to see what they gain from the togetherness. Yeah.
Okay.
No, try.
Okay. And Francois? Francois, you're muted.
Very ruhig.
about that. Yeah, I'm not running a group. I've got a, not actually a digital group, it's just
no, that's no good.
sending along messages and stuff
Okay.
from Father's Heart. But
From
we live out on a small holding, and it's people don't want to travel at night to try
understand.
and
Okay.
problems.
Listen, remember this. Some people have actually started a Zoom session in their suburbs. What they've done is they found that especially like some of the single mothers and that they can't leave their kids at home and stuff, you know, or come out at night. And so they actually still take the suburb or the area, but they create a Zoom session, which I think is very clever. So in Francois' case, you could sit down and connect to all of the small holdings. If you've got some guys there, create a Zoom session just for the area and say, listen, we are going to still do this, but we are just not meeting physically in a house. And
No,
I think that,
thanks.
you see, so I've got a few guys that are busy operating like that.
Okay.
Okay. Ken, where are you?
Sorry, I'm in Alberton, which is south of Joburg. At the moment, I don't run a group, but I've been talking with 2 or 3 guys about having a breakfast meeting to go through the Bible studies every week.
That'll be awesome.
And it sounds good at the moment. We're just waiting to start possibly early next month.
Guys, we need to get this going. Please hear my urgency in this. This is not a thing that we must play around with. Okay, so let's get this thing going. Okay, well, you in P.
Yeah, I'm in Seaview. There was 3 of us. Unfortunately, the one is spending a lot of time in southern Sudan. But there's 2 of us, and we meet every Wednesday evening, and we go through the topic, and we've got particular lessons that we're applying to that. There's a lot of pensioners in Seaview, but they belong to the Seaview Community Church, but slowly but surely I'm becoming known, and we look forward to it growing. In my little home, it's ideal. We don't have to meet at night with the pensioners that we can meet during the day. And it's starting to develop. The other day, I went up to what used to be the Seaview Hardware, and there's a lady selling pancakes. And I gave her the first book of 1 to 50 just to look at. So there's a lot of interest developing in the live group. Yes, ours is working well for the 2 of us. It really is.
Okay, remember this, that it really is the truth. You sit down and say that you're not just doing it. It's open to any way, whether you do it via a Zoom or whether it's a morning thing or a business cell or whatever you want to call the thing, as long as we're getting the groups going and the guys are busy, okay? It doesn't matter when or how you do it, okay? But we just need to make sure that we're doing something. Okay, Vanessa?
Hi, good evening, Dr. Frost. Yes, I'm in Cape Town, and I'm part of the digital group. And I sense your urgency, and it is. We are going to have to get into the smaller groups, but at the moment, I'm not even able to say that I have one other. I do have 2 dogs though. I fostered Donnie. But I don't have anybody because we are all very far apart. But Adam Streyers was saying that he's looking at starting. Where about in Cape Town are you, Adam?
I'm here in Worcester.
Oh, you're in Worcester. Oh, okay.
That's
It's around the corner from you, Vanessa.
It is around the corner. 2 hours drive around the corner.
But Adam, you're going to be starting soon, eh?
That's correct, yes.
Okay.
Well, this is how our plan is.
Right. No, we must. Guys, this is it. We're going to have to make a commitment and say, listen, we're serious about this. You know, then you're going to sit down and say, listen, let's put in some effort. Let's get some people. Let's get some friends. And you'll see once you've got 4 or 5 people, it starts growing and it starts getting something substantial because you're actually giving solid word. And so people are actually going to start growing tremendously when they start getting there. All right, Flora.
I think I'm the only one in Witbank. And I
You is
decide
white.
I'm surrounded by, well, I'm new to the area also, first of all.
Okay,
because I
well,
moved
we need to come and visit Witbank and have a meet and greet there and see what we can do.
Yeah.
Can I say a word, yeah?
Yes.
If you're interested, I can make you part of a Zoom small group, of which I will lead. So I'm going to contact you. If you can send your number, let me talk to you, please.
Are you talking to
Yeah,
Flora?
I haven't given, yeah.
You
Yeah, so I haven't given up.
also in a group?
I'm getting, yeah. I haven't given up. I am busy getting to know some people. So very soon I might be able to do something there. But I want the personal contact too.
Yeah, no, I agree. And that's what I'm saying. We need to focus on that personal contact. So we need to start getting that thing together.
I have to go.
Okay, bye-bye, Erica.
I've got a live group and we're lively. Everything's going. So, okay, like a Boeing.
Faton Fluffy.
Sleep tight. Good night.
Yes. Yes, well.
Dr. Arthur, just a question. On a Sunday, attending the community Seaview Church, because I'm on my own and it's a way of meeting people, because I've got a very small circle of friends. And I did ask them about home fellowships, and they're waiting for level 1 to go, and then they're going to start. And I've got a bit of a dilemma where I become part of it, and I don't want to be seen to be trying to take over the small group because what I've learned with Father's Heart. I'd like to become part of the group, and slowly but surely, I think I remember you the one night you said, just get involved in a home fellowship and work through that way. Perhaps that's a route that I can follow in a very small community like Seaview.
The answer to that is yes and no, because the thing is you'll find that often those groups, it all depends what they're being taught. Remember that I've got a particular assignment and mission and that is to get the people equipped to fight. So if they are not, a lot of these groups end up to be like a tea party, and I'm not being funny, and so we got to just be careful that we don't end up wasting time.
What I can do is I can give you the pastor that preaches there and also the elder, and I know the elder very well. We used to work together. So, I'll share that because it's something that there's a way of establishing it, because there's a structure here, and I don't know what their structure is until I've actually been to one or two, because I've become so involved in the Father's Heart way, and I find it incredible where we can get together on a Thursday night. We have this session on a Thursday late in that evening, and the next Wednesday we go through it. I have learned so much. It's been quite incredible.
Well, you see, that's the very point that I'm making. If they are prepared to use our material and that, then fine. But if they're not going to do that and they're going to go their own route, then they can't be part of this. Remember this, the purpose of these small groups is to raise up a spiritual army. And a lot of other churches don't have that calling. So the other might be just to love the community or get them involved or be a hospital to them and help them and love them, whatever. So we've got to be careful that we got to stick to what the mandate that God has given us. I don't want to water this down. Right? I'm going to set up a war room through the cells. And these groups are going to go with an assignment. I'm going to start releasing assignments. And so then I'm looking for 1,000 of these groups so that when we speak spiritually, it immediately starts making impact. Okay. All right. Let's see where we are now. Michael. Michael.
Yes, Dr.
That
Frost.
one. Yes, I.
Yes. I'm in Johannesburg, the South, Bella Vista area.
Okay, and are you running a group?
No, I'm on a digital.
Okay, you're in the digital group. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, my folks, I know who they are. Annie.
Evening, Dr. Frost. I'm running started to run the live one, and we actually just 2 people, and I'm Potchefstroom.
What's her name?
In Porch as well. Okay, so now we got more than one person in Porch now.
Yes, but I live in between the farms outside.
Okay, okay, so you're outside. Okay, okay, great. I'm very excited. Okay, Peter.
I'm part of the digital group.
Okay. Now that's cool. All right, let me see here where we are. Yo, I don't know who this person is. I don't know how to pronounce it. How do you pronounce it?
Good evening, Dr. Frost and family. It's Meme, yes. You must talk Setswana. A little bit of Setswana. You get it right.
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm going to be good in every language when I'm finished here.
Perfect.
Okay. So where are you guys based?
I am in Niger, next to Springs in Gauteng. That is the Ekurhuleni side of Gauteng.
Yes, I know where it is.
We've had a few live meetings, but yeah, I guess it's business on my side. I'll be okay as soon as April starts, so I'll be able to start again. But I keep in touch with the members, following up, checking how they are. At times, pray with them over the phone. But we will be starting again in April to do the live meetings.
Please, you must, okay? And if you can't do it, then we must find somebody else to help you so that those people are just cared for.
Yes, no, it was just work pressures.
I understand. I understand. I understand. Everybody come out of lockdown and now you're going to catch up for the last 2 years. I do understand. I do. Okay. Well, bless you, Nigel, and I won't forget your name now.
Meme, yes, thank you.
Right. Okay, Neo.
Hello, hello, evening, Dr. Frost.
How are you?
I'm good, doctor. How are you?
Okay, what language are you going to teach me?
I'm a Motswana also.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to learn this thing. Okay, where are you?
I'm in Brits.
In Brits. Okay, and have you started a small group?
I started with my children for home fellowship.
Okay.
They just asked me that they want to join me after I prayed with the home fellowship in this group. So fortunately we started. It's been a time now, and the small groups that doctor is asking for, I'm still on the way to, because okay, I've got 2 families. They could have started yesterday, but they called saying they've got this and that. I found them recently. I took their children for rehab. They are drug addicts. Then while they were delivered, they asked me, they told me, I asked them what church do they attend. They said they don't have church. So they said they'll come and fellowship with me, the home cell. Then it's then that I'll, taking them through spiritual teachings that we can form a group. And I've got a lot of people whom I'm used to here who are born again under the churches here, but they are under their pastor's leadership. I think I should go and share this with one of my pastor friends and hear if I can have some of her members so that we can form the group. But
try that, and try that, because remember, it doesn't have to be stuck to Father's heart. All right, you can do it, with anybody, and as long as they are just growing and doing what we, say the mission is. Okay.
Yeah, I'll ask her. I'm gonna see her tomorrow for some other issue, but I'll raise this.
See if you can get it going. Okay, Teresa. Okay, Teresa, you muted. We can't hear you. There we go.
I've got one lady who's expressed interest. We're getting together, and we're then hoping that the group will grow as they get to know about us.
Yes.
Because she's also a pensioner, because I'm home all day. So they obviously prefer to meet in the day because it's not exactly too safe about it.
I understand. I understand. All right. So just start. Just start, even if it's 1 or 2 people, and just stick to the principles or the system that we've given you. And I promise you, we're going to get this thing. It's going to grow. Okay. All right. Marina. Yeah, it's you, Marina van Wyk.
Marine van Wyk. From Mossel Bay.
Mossel Bay.
Yes, we started a group, and we've got a lovely group. We are 7 members at this stage. And when I can't do it, because I'm busy or whatever, some of the other group members can take over. So there's not actually only me that's the facilitator. We're sharing it, and that is actually very, very nice. And we're very excited for Pastor Donnie to come on Tuesday to Mossel Bay. And I heard from him there is more people in Mossel Bay, about 25. But the people say they don't want to travel at night, or they're too busy. We had actually 2 other couples as well. The one couple that said they are busy, and the one lady also having Zoom sessions on a Wednesday. And the other one and her daughter moved to George. So
well, look, let's just, when Pastor Donnie's there, let's see how the meetings go after this meeting. And let's just see if we can't just stir up the interest.
And we are on our way.
Okay, bless you, man. Well done. Well done. Okay, Reynard.
Hi, Dr. Frost. Yeah, we've got a live cell group. I'm in Centurion, Irene Centurion.
Okay, and it's going well.
Very well. Yeah,
well
great.
Done.
4 members, going very well.
Good. Good. Well done. Okay, Audrey.
I'm from Utenake. I'm still in the beginning stage. 7 people said yes for coming, but I'm still struggling to get them together, really.
You know how you get them? I'll tell you how you start. You always start with a social. So you tell them that I'm going to have a braai at my house and I'm going to bring marshmallows. They all come. Once you get the guys together, listen, it's very practical. That's why we're even having the social in Durban. Okay? Because what happens is social, they meet some people and they break the ice and they say, okay, let's do something.
No, I'm staying in a it's like a complex kind of a lot of flats, and yeah, it's how can I say, it's for low income people.
Understand?
So it's more difficult. They want to, I don't know, they are at home, I'm working in the day, and in the evening they really want to look at the TV.
I understand. But you just keep trying. You just try, but try social. Okay, just try it to see if it works. Invite them around for a meal, even if it's just 1 pizza. You know what I mean? Just try something. Okay. Okay, Anne?
I'm here. This is probably my first time in maybe a year. So for me, it's a bit inconsistent. I just came in this evening to see about your training.
Okay.
So I'm in Four Ways, Johannesburg. That's near Monte Casino.
Okay.
So I
And
don't know where it's going to go from here.
all right. So are you interested in running a group?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Don't worry, we'll get you equipped and trained. I'm just it's my first time to see some of the facilitators. I just want to see where the guys are at.
Okay.
Okay.
That's grand.
Okay,
Super.
good. Okay, Carl. He switched off his video. Hi, Carl. You had you unmuted, now you muted again. Try again. Carl, are you there? Okay, while we're waiting, Charmaine, I saw you put your video on. And Yaku, you guys are still muted. I can't hear you. Okay, now they're frozen.
Okay, sorry, let's try again. All right, we outside Montetjie in the Little Karoo. We are thinking of starting off with a digital cell while we get the logistics ready for, I'm going to say, a live cell. We're out on a farm, so people not always willing to travel at the moment. Our road is not in.
Sounds like the internet's also dodgy.
Can actually get up to the farm. So we first need to sort that out. Otherwise, normal cars have to pick up the.
What about if you guys do this, especially with the farm area, that you try and get it, even if it's a digital thing going with just a few guys, and then once a month even that you guys just do a social together?
Doc, just a suggestion.
Yeah, that can definitely work. Yeah, starting off a men's group in a while. From time to time, when a real leader was not available, I used to lead it. So yeah, I reckon a digital thing can definitely work.
And then also, like you said, like you did the men thing, you should just take and make sure that you are there to lead it if the people don't have a leader. Just step in and start doing it.
Yeah, the church actually did a bit of a split where I'm still involved with.
Okay.
Yeah, they changed leadership. There was quite a problem in the men's group. There some other elements came in there, so they actually dissolved the whole group, and a new group with a new leader started. Yeah, I was not invited.
Shame. All right. Well, let's trust God that God's going to make a way for you. But just think of some creative ideas.
Doc, maybe the people that struggle to get the groups together to start in the evening, especially why people don't know, try and do it maybe on a Sunday afternoon, or because sometimes now with the digital, you do early church or evening church. So the Sundays is an open day. Get people in daytime together on a weekend where a little bit more relaxed. And as they start knowing each other, even if it's like every second one to start off, then maybe after they see what they learn and what they get and what it means to them, they will eagerly go to the Wednesday or make a plan to come more often.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. And also once they relate to each other and start praying for each other.
Yes.
But yeah, we're going to have to, guys, we're going to have to test this out. I understand that people don't want to leave their homes. They've been stuck in home for 2 years, so they got used to it now. And I mean it. I mean, you can see how little it is that the guys just go and socialize nowadays. It's very little. But we need to change that. All right. Okay, Margaret. Okay, Margaret's not. Let's go, Yolanda. See if any of these people are here.
Evening,
There,
Dr.
Yolanda.
Frost.
Hi.
Sorry, this is the husband speaking.
Hello, husband.
It's Donnie speaking. We're up and
Hello,
running. We've got around about 34 members via Zoom, and active is around about 20, and it's in Krugersdorp.
So you've got a Zoom session running in Krugersdorp
Every Wednesday, yeah.
Okay. And is that just for Krugersdorp area?
No, it's not. It's not limited, given that we're on Zoom. So there's people from Randfontein joining us, Anna, and there's people from Randpark Ridge and those areas also joining us.
Okay, now let me just ask something. Are you, when you're doing it like that, are you actually doing the Father's Heart format?
Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Well, that's good. And how many people have you actually had from Krugersdorp itself?
Sure.
Roughly, percentage-wise.
Well, around about 50%.
Okay. Very interesting. Well, I need to come and do a impartation in Krugersdorp. I haven't been there yet.
Oh, please come and visit us. Or when
we
you come
haven't
around,
been to Krugersdorp.
please, we would like to. Pastor Daniel is joining us next week for our Zoom session.
Okay.
So,
do you have a venue or something that we can use in Krugersdorp?
Yeah, I've got a venue.
Oh, you do have one?
Yeah.
Okay, do me a favor. Please send an email to Believers at Father's Heart and just give me the details of contact where to get hold of you. Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Thanks.
Great, man. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. Let's just see. Okay, Margaret's still off. Okay, Luigi.
Oh,
I know you.
I'm good in yourself.
Well.
Awesome.
Okay.
We're on two platforms.
Yeah.
We are on a Tuesday night on a home facilitator group. We go on a Zoom platform, and then on every mornings we do for businessmen at 7:30.
Okay, but are you doing the Father's Heart format?
That's right. We do yours, Kings and Priests, for businessmen as well.
Okay, and how's that going?
Good. Very good.
Okay. Now that sounds interesting. So you got two Zoom platforms that you're using.
That's right.
Okay. All right. So it looks like the new technology is working here.
Definitely.
Okay. Krishna?
Evening. Yes, we are part of a home fellowship. It's not following the Father's Heart material, but it's very almost the same. It's just part of the same heart for equipping and things like that.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Elsabe?
Hi, good evening. We're based in Stellenbosch. I'm actually just affiliated, but Emil and Liana is running our fellowship group, and we are about 6 on a good evening. So, and we follow your book and everything we're trying to do. I think we haven't succeeded in the worshiping section, but
we're going to help you. No, we're going to help you with the
yeah.
worship. Yeah, we're going to help you guys with the worship. We're busy working on it. Okay,
and I'm sure there must be more people in Stellenbosch that listened to you in the last 2 years. So I just don't know how to find them.
Okay, we'll definitely see what we can do again when we get close to Stellenbosch.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, Julieta. Guys, we haven't got too many more, and then I've gone through most of the guys. Hello, Julieta. Julieta, you are unmuted. You can talk. Okay, Ricky.
Hi, hello, Dr. Frost. Yes, we are on a Wednesday morning in Meyerton, Quakerist. I'm looking for Rafdeen as well. I'm sure there should be people there. But we are 3 in the mornings, and it's wonderful. I've met a lady who's really a good Christian, a wonderful Christian. So, and it's wonderful.
No, that's very good. Where are you again? Meyerton.
Meyerton, yeah.
Meyerton, okay. All right, Marlene.
Hi, we're from Fochville. We're not up and running with a cell yet. I'm hoping to get one up and running soon. I'm retiring next week, so I'll have more time. And the people I'm thinking about are tough. So I'm praying about it a lot, and I have got people in mind, but I haven't got there yet.
Fochville, that sounds very familiar. Where's that? Near Nelspruit?
No, it's near Potchefstroom.
Near where?
Potchefstroom, near Potchefstroom. It's 56 k's from Potchefstroom.
Oh, that's where I know the name. Yes, I rode through the bad road there.
I know, yes, and it's worse now, so please don't go there again.
No, it was terrible. It was like, spot the tar. No, I remember the place now. Okay, so you say that you might have some people there.
Yes, I have some people in mind, but like I said, they're tough. So I am praying about it, but I am going to invite them.
Listen, you should just invite them to the social. Start with the social if you're going to start.
Okay.
Just get some guys together to eat together. Then they start meeting each other and say, this is what I want to do.
Okay.
Okay.
They actually know each other, but we will do that. It's a good start. Yes, I agree. I'm going to do that.
Okay. All right. I don't know how to pronounce this. Chitsani. I probably got it wrong. Okay. And then Hillary. Okay, I don't know if Hillary's opening either. Okay, all right, guys, are there any things that I can help you with? Is there anything that you are feeling like you need some help from us, that you're not getting sufficient or support or whatever? Because if you have any issues, you can get hold of Pastor Donnie quite quickly. Does everybody have his email address and WhatsApp number or something to get hold of him?
No.
Sorry?
I suppose we could get hold of it, but I don't know.
Okay, but if you guys have a crisis, how do you get hold of anybody?
Believers?
Okay, send everything to believers. Just say, listen, I'm part of the home fellowship. I need some advice. I need some help. I need whatever. But guys, I want to be able to sit down and I'm going to be looking for just a coordinator or some strong person in the province, at least, that at least if a crisis happens, sorry, yeah, okay, guys, please check this from Luigi, the lady on Mayerton. I didn't get the rest of the message. Okay, the lady in Mayerton, please contact Luigi.
Ricky. Sorry, Dr. Frost.
Okay, talk.
Lady Mayerton is welcome to join us on a Tuesday night on our Home Facilitator group. She's welcome to join us on a Zoom platform.
Did you guys hear that?
Sorry, we have connection problems here.
Yes, we have.
Okay, cool.
just check in the comments. You'll see Luigi just put your telephone number there or some contact number.
I'll do so. Thank you.
All right, but the thing is, if you have any issues, please contact us as soon as possible so that we can help you. So what I was saying is I'm trying to get at least a coordinator in every province so that if there's something that we need urgently or quickly, that we can just send somebody, that's very close and quick. Okay, they're not leading anything, they're not doing anything, they're just there to help. Okay, guys that are running cells and they know what's going on, then we can just say, listen, please come and help this cell, or there's an issue, yeah, whatever, just to help. Okay, that's eventually where we're going to go. But right now, we are it. The elders of the church are busy traveling, and we will get around to as many places as we can in the year. All right. Any other questions? Yes, you're welcome.
Please. Yes, please. You asked for the lady in Mayerton, Doctor. It's Ricky. What did you want to say?
Luigi suggests that you can join him. Okay, go and look on your messages. Do you know how to read your messages?
Okay, I did get his number. Thank you.
Okay, just give him a call and he'll give you the details. Okay.
Awesome. Thanks.
All right. Are there any other questions for me? Is there anything else that I can help you with?
Oh,
Okay, please, if you have any concerns, any issues, please send us emails to Believers. It does get sorted out. Okay, so please, if you have anything that you need clarity on or help on or something, please just get hold of us.
Dr. Frost,
Yes.
there's a question in the chat box from Lorraine. She wants to
Yeah.
know when you're coming to France.
William.
she left. It'll be easier for her to come to South Africa.
Yeah. Lorraine, I'm going to really try and get to France. When I was in France, you weren't there.
And it's time for another visit, hey, Dr. Frost.
It's time for another visit.
We've just moved to, we've got plenty space, so you're all welcome. All of you.
Yeah, there's lots of us. Okay, but as soon as I can, I will definitely look into it. One of the things, I think before I get to France, I want to see if I can't take a trip or two to Israel, but let's see.
That will be nice. That will be nice.
That'll be fun.
Dr.
Yes,
Frost?
Yes.
Just one question. I think you've touched on it as well. How to get hold of, let's pick a place like Johannesburg, it's big. How do we contact, let's call it fellow Johannesburgers or fellow Stellenboschers for that matter, to contact the people in your area?
Okay.
How do we go about that?
What is going to happen is the app's going to help us with that. So let's say you hit Stellenbosch, then you'll have all of the facilitators in Stellenbosch. You know, his telephone number that you could get in contact with. But we're trying to, because it's really difficult. What's happening now is we've got people who are looking for a fellowship group. And now, because we don't stay in the town, I don't know what that suburb is. So right now, every single individual, we have to go and try and put on Google Maps to figure out what that suburb is, you know, which town that comes into. So just give us a month, and we should have the app up. And once the app is up, we're going to start punting people and saying, come, check in your town. And then from then on, we can start holding groups, and we can say, listen, these are all the guys in Stellenbosch, or all the guys in Potch, or whatever. So yeah, we will do that. And then we'll call for a social. You know, once a month, we must do a social in the area, you know, in the city or whatever. Then you come and bring your marshmallows and your braai. So you understand? So whatever it is. But the point is, that's how we're going to go.
Thank you.
Okay. We are working towards something.
Dr. Frost?
Thank you.
Yes.
When on some of the places, when you buy online stuff, like my daughter, where she's in homeschooling, when I buy her books or when I register, they open a little window where you put your address in, and then you actually go onto Google Maps and you put it in. Then it shows them exactly where you are. Aren't there somebody that have that expertise that can do something like that for Father's Heart? So if you link to Father's Heart when you become a member, you can actually go and do that, and then you will personally specifically know where the people that's part of Father's Heart, where they stay, because it will put you, say, in Clancy, Northern Cape, close to Springbok. Then you can have an idea much easier.
It's a lovely idea, but we're sitting with the Poppy Act. The Privacy Act is causing big trouble. So we've got to be so sensitive how we just disclose information and people's private details. So, you know, and to get everybody to clear, you know, to sign a thing to say it's fine is also difficult. So, yeah, so we are looking at ideas, but I'm going to get this thing fixed. But I'm just saying right now, I just want to get the app going, and then we can at least connect the fellowship groups with people. You know, if somebody wants to come in your area and they're close to you, then they can say, listen, here it is. You as a facilitator will get a thing to say, yes, this person asking, please, then you tell them when your fellowship is, how it works, so that they can see if they can join. Okay, any other questions?
Yes, Dr. Frost. I'd like to ask, I see Meme also heard your comment about Israel. So I wanted to say, when you think about Israel, please first open it to all of us. Well, I'm an affiliate member, but open it to Father's Heart so that we can join and go with you to Israel. We'd love that.
Yes. I second that.
Look, if we do that, I want to warn you, you're going to have to be very fit. And
no
because
problem.
it's intense. The other thing is that I'm not going to go for the, when I say this, just hear my heart, I'm not going to go for the cheapest thing because I want to give a proper experience. And so what I find is when the guys go for like 10 days or 11 days, then they get exhausted. So what I do is I'm proposing is that we go 5 days and have one off day, totally, no spiritual, just to recoup. And then we go again for another 4 or 5 days, you know. So yeah, so we are busy, you know, with the idea. And yeah, when it does happen, and the other thing I must say, it's going to be small. I'm looking at 25 people. So we'll see. I don't know.
Well, we can all trust God. We're going to trust God that maybe you won't know how to count, Dr. Frost.
Sorry?
So you'll have 50 people, but you'll still count 25.
Anyway, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it works.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to just say thank you, Dr. Frost. This meeting was very, very invaluable. It gave a lot of people a lot of new ideas, me as well. Thank you.
Pleasure. Let's pray together.
Doc,
Yes.
just before you pray something else, someone mentioned to me that there's a fire conference the 25 to the 27 in Cape Town in May.
In May. Who would tell you that?
One of the fellow Father's Heart members.
No, there is a fire conference 19 to 22.
19 to 22.
May.
Okay.
Let me give you the fire conferences around the country so that you've got it. 19, 22 May, and then 16, 19 Durban of April, June. Just a second. Yeah, June. And then (27th to 30th of October, Pretoria.
Oh, nice.
Those are the fire conferences. But I'm sure that I'm going to see you in more than one of those.
Yes, we believe so.
All right, let's pray. Lord, I just thank you right now for the vision and the plan that you've got for each one of us. Father, I thank you for our nation. And Lord, I thank you that we could be part of a major thing that's going to take place in our nation.
Amen.
Lord, I thank you right now that as we build and we establish these groups, Lord, I thank you that we are going to stand and fulfill what you have called us to do. In Jesus' mighty name. And everybody said, amen and amen.
Amen.
All right, guys, God bless you. Thank you that this is longer than normal. But I just wanted to find out where you guys are at and how you're doing. And I want to just encourage you and say, come, let's get this thing going. Okay. And we will do whatever we can to help. Right? Bless you guys.
Bless
I'll
you
see you
too.
tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Frost.
Okay,
Yes,
God
sure. We'll
bless.
meet then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.